I'm calling you from my garden, so you might have some background noises. But this is the sound of London when it's hot and everyone cools down.
Oh my god, yes. That great sound. It's just like the sound of the sea, isn't it?
Didn't you just miss it so much?
Oh my god, I miss it so much. And I had such a great day. I went to the market for the first time. Estimate bikini airport.
I would say 7.
I think even more. They were like €1 per piece. But they're obviously like, they're not new. They're like, they bring back like swimming costumes that they made like, 3 years ago that they weren't sold or something. Now I'm like sitting on my sofa and I'm literally stuck to it because it's like so hot. I'm like melting.
But listen, is your nonna there as well?
Well, this is really funny because you know how last I was like, my parents, we were all together in this house. And then my mom and dad, because my dad is from Puglia, were like, they have to go to Puglia. And I was like, okay, I'm going to go to the mosque because I'm going to stay with Mavi. And my grandma was like, well, if Sophia's moving out, then I want to move out too because actually I need to think about my future. And I'm really like, okay, cool.
How old is she?
She's 97, dude. But she needs to think about her future. I mean, don't we all need to think about our future?
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking a lot of things. Because one thing that we definitely had was like space and time to think, which is great. And you know how, we were talking about, the research. I mean, you probably know my own research, better than anyone else. That it's like long because we speak every second. Anyway, it's been such an important year, like, in all sorts of ways, like the pandemic first. It's been like a time which really makes you think that your own choices during the lockdown, be like, your own choices, what you choose to do as a human being, like as a one individual, can actually affect other people. Me being silent in this situation can actually harm people. Individual choices have become extremely political. Individual choices as an artist of like how you decide to distribute your work, or who you decide to distribute your work to, or with whom, it becomes like a political choice. And now more than ever, we're really experiencing that.
I agree with you completely.
Yeah, now, as an artist, I guess it's not even just about what, like the political choices are not just in what your work is about, but all the choices around the work. Are enough people being represented in that show, like racially, demographically, sexually, like, do you know what I mean? Identity-wise, I think at this point it's a call to action for everyone.
Woo!